Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. So good evening. We'll continue. The lesson is about, when we say the word Mahayana, right? If I write the word Mahayana or Bodhisatta Yana. Mahayana is synonym for Bodhisattva. They are the same. So when you study the word Mahayana, essentially we are talking about Bodhisattva. And I gave you, what is it called? How the concept, the thought originated and the replacement. Earlier it was Arahat. It has slowly converted to have Bodhisattva. Many reasons. Religious, interreligious, right? Sociological, and also it became something, sometimes a personal, and many aspects why it had originated. And also we have seen the division among the Sangha members, the disciples of the Buddha, and also doctrinal differences and doubts. Whatever it is, it has evolved, and then, like today, do you know, we have, what is it called? Northern Buddhism and Southern Buddhism. Today they don't call Mahayana or Hinayana. They popularly mention like Northern Buddhism. Northern Buddhism and Southern Buddhism. Northern Buddhism is talking about Central Asia, Nepal, Tibet, Korea, Japan, China. And Southern Buddhism, Sri Lanka, Cambodia, Laos, Myanmar, Thailand, India, those countries. But the thought, the idea, Bodhisattva became very popular in Northern Peninsula. So that's why in Chinese they call Nan Chuan, Pei Chuan, Northern and Southern. Okay. And last week I gave you some special features of the Bodhisattva. So today you learn 6 more, right? And remember last week, right? What did I say? The Bodhisattva, remember Manusattang Linga Sampatti, Hetu Satthara Dassanang, Padbajja Guna Sampatti, Adhikarova Chandata. The Bodhisattva must have those 8, right, requisites or the preliminary of those. Today I'm going to give you, simply, before you go into the next topic, the intention, ajhase, 6 intentions, 6 wish, 6 desire, 6 disposition. They are known as Ajase. Remember, Nekkamma, Paviveka, Alobha, Adosa, Amoha, Nissarana. Understand? Intention. Nekkam. Nekkam is to renunciation. Renounce. The intention of the Bodhisattva, he must make sure that right continue. What is it called? The intention is to renounce. You know, in Pali, it is known as Abhinishkramana. Abhinishkramana. The word Nekkamma, Pali word derived from Abhinishkramana. Nishkram. So it's very important intention of the Bodhisattva. The Bodhisattva must, what is it called, prepare to renounce. Renunciation, but here many renunciations, physical, verbal, mental, material, family relation. That's what when we talk about Dana Paramita, all those things later we may come to know. Clear? Paviveka. Paviveka means what? Viveka is referring to, what is when we say the word Viveka is referring to what should be, that's like resting. Resting. You know, normally we call retire, right? Retirement. This includes something like seclusion. Right. You know, the secluded, it's very important. Not, you know, normally our life we call busy, 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 right? Busy, busy, busy. Always busy, right? So Bodhisattva must have a time, like what you call interval. Interval. So it's another intention. Must have it in the mind. Must have it in the mind. Clear? Alobha. You know, alobha mean what? What is alobha? Greedless disposition. The Bodhisattva always must have, what is it called? Especially the act of charity, dana, paramita, giving up, all those things not so easy. If our intention, what is it called, inner feeling is with very much attachment to anything, So it's not so easy to continue. Not so easy to continue. Then adosa. What is adosa? Hateless. Do you know this is very, very important? Why? Anger. In Bodhisattva conduct, the anger had been very specifically mentioned. Why? I share with you very important thing, right? Purpose of Bodhisattva to what? To save more and more. So that's the purpose. If you get angry as habit, people run away from us. We get angry, so we can't save, we can't serve. You know, it's very specifically mentioned, when you are a bodhisattva, you must take so much good care on your, not to lose your temper, not to be angry, not to get angry. Right? Right? Need more people. Clear? Then amoha. Ayo. Amoha, amoha. What is amoha? Hmm? What does it mean, amoha? Amoha mean what? How do you understand the word amoha? Right? What is moha? Moha is what?
Delusion.
Yeah, what? Okay, that of course English translation, but what do you, I mean, how do you simplify the word moha?
Ignorance. No.
Another translation. No. What is happening? What's commonly happening when we are deluded?
Restlessness and doubtness.
Some more. That's a very common outcome when we. That's why the Bodhisattva is very important person. He's very specific and very special person. He cannot be deluded, right? He can't associate delusion in his life. Why? When we say the moha is referring to what? Moha is what? Is basically lack of knowledge. Lack of knowledge about what? Right? What is good and what is bad. This is basically what should be done, right? That's it. This is called moha, delusion. That's why we all, what is it called? Regularly, repeatedly we make mistakes. Repeatedly we make mistakes. So, Bodhisattva must be free from it. The next one, Nissarana. What is Nissarana? Nissarana is what? Liberate from samsara dukkha. Sabba dukkha nissarana nibbana satchikarana. You know, he has two intentions. What is it? Liberate as many as possible. Liberate as many as possible from samsara dukkha. So that's why I remember he earlier, when we look at that 8 qualities, he had the potential, he had the ability to, what is it called? He got enough merits to attain enlightenment, but he relinquished it. He relinquishes. He wants to liberate, help as many living beings as possible. This is called Nissarana. I want to help as many human living beings as possible. So these are, what is it called? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 intentions. Ajhase. When you use the word ajhase, inner, that's how you see the word ajha, inner. Ajhase, inner need. It's inner need. In our life, it didn't become inner need. We do practice, but that's not our intention. That's why this is, you look at that almost like, what is it called? How to see that spiritual, right? Inner intentions. You have to see it. With this, remember, right? We'll go back to the lesson. Right? Remember this. The Bodhisattva Jhase. So the resolution, dispositions, desire of the Bodhisattva. Nekkhamma. I want to renounce and renounce. That's why many previous birth stories say that he gave up kingship. Many attainments and all those. Worldly comfort. Worldly comfort. Pavivek. to stay, because when we say paviveka, like not interested in crowd, appearing, ceremony, meeting, talking, spending time with family, this, that, no. Then alobha, dosa, moha, they are very familiar. And nissaran, intention to, what is it called? Be free from samsaric pain. And that, as I told you, that became, what is it called, very primary intention of the Bodhisattva. So all those are, now you see, I go back to the earlier, remember, Bodhi, Chitto, Pada. Remember? Can you remember? Bodhi, Pranidhana, Chitta, and Bodhi, Prasthana, Chitta. Can you remember these two? Formation of thought of enlightenment. Last week I gave you. You must remember these names.
Yes.
Because questions come. They may ask questions. What is Bodhi Pranidhana Chitta? I want to share with you what is it called actually. One day I'm looking like a Bodhi Charya Tara. I'm preparing a note for you. It's very interesting. In that, a beautiful chapter dedicated to know about Bodhicitta. That's a very good lesson. Actually, you must learn that dharma during this paper, in this paper. But Bodhicittopada. And then, clear? And this Bodhicitta has Karuna and Upaya, Kausalya, Jnana. Karuna and Upaya Kausalya Jnana. Karuna, what is it called? Compassion. Upaya Kausalya, wisdom. Can you look at? Right? Compassion and wisdom. We also need to understand these two in different level lessons. We shall discuss it. What is karuna? What is prajna? Right? When you say upaya kausala, also referring to what is it called? Prajna. Clear? We clear with this adhyasa? Today, this adhyasa. So I'm going to discuss with you what happened today. The Bodhisattva Paramita. Time to time we discuss. It's very important to discuss Bodhicitta and also what is it called? Karuna and Prajna. So, Bodhisattva Paramita. Dana, Shila, Shanti, Virya, Dhyana, Prajna. 6 paramitas. Right? Dana, Shila, Shanti, Virya, Dhyana, Prajna. You know, in Pali literature, we come across 10 paramitas. But in Mahayana literature, they only talk about 6 paramitas. But do they have, what is it called, some, what is, how to say that? Supplementary. Paya Kaushalya, Pranidhana, Bala, Jnana. Or you can sometimes, some scholars use, what is it called, the word Jnana, G-N-A-N-A. Today we are going to, what is it called, discuss a little bit about, what do we call, can you look at this 10? Not just look at. Can you remember the 6? Dana, Sila, Shanti, Virya, Dhyana, Prajna. I give you 1 minute, cannot? 2 minutes? 3 minutes? But you have to close your eyes and read. Cannot look at the screen. Dana, Shila, Shanti, Virya, Dhyana, Prajna. Upaya kaushala pranidhana bala jnana. Can you remember these six? Either in English or in Sanskrit. Okay. Okay. Hiroko? Can you repeat the
Yes.
6?
Yes. Dana, generosity, sila, morality,
No,
shanti,
cannot look at.
Yeah, I didn't see.
Just
Screen?
Mm.
Screen, I don't see. Dana, generosity, sila, morality, shanti, patience, virya, effort, dhyana, meditation, panya, wisdom.
This 6
That's all.
good.
Yes.
That's good.
Thank you.
Mamoru?
Yes. Dana, Sila, Shanti, Virya, Dhyana, Prajna.
Dana, Sila, Shanti. You can divide into 2. Dana, Sila, Shanti, Virya, Dhyana, Prajna. Dana, Sila, Shanti, Virya, Dhyana, Prajna. Okay. Keiko?
Yes. Dana, Shila, Shanti, Virya, Jana, Jnana, Prajna. Prajna.
Prajna.
Prajna.
Yes.
Yes.
Madam? Yes.
Sorry. Dana, Shila, Shanti, Virya, Dhyana, and Prajna.
Remember, but this is very important. Definitely you have to mention these 6 words. You need to mention these 6 words. Dhyana Sila, Dhana Sila, Dana Sila, Shanti, Virya, Dhyana, Prajna. Okay, Rahul?
दान शील शांति वीर्य ध्यान पanya.
Prajna.
Yeah.
It's not Panya. Panya is in Pali. So I have to use the Sai because like Jhana. We learn in Pali is Jhana, but it must be Dhyana. You always must remember when you use this paramita, right? Always Sanskrit word. Sanskrit words. Because they, as I told you, it's, and also when we talk about Mahayana Buddhism, there's a title for Mahayana Buddhism. It is called Sanskrit Buddhism. Sanskrit Buddhism. Because Buddhism, these sutras were written in Sanskrit language and then translated into Chinese. It's from Nalanda University. You remember that? It's from Nalanda University. The texts were collected by Hyun Sang. Texts were collected by Hyun Sang and then translated into Chinese. That's why he spent 12 years in India learning Sanskrit. So you have to mention about it. Then coming to the other 4, Paya Kaushalya, Pranidhana, Bala, Jnana. Paya Kaushalya, Pranidhana, Bala, Jnana. Clear? Are you okay?
Yes.
Yes, Bhante.
So, comfortable, right? Paramita. When you say the word paramita, right? When you say the word paramita, it's referring to, what is it called? I give you This is one definition to the word paramita. I'm giving you a few definitions from the sutras, Mahayana sutras. Paramena kalena samudagata. Paramena kalena samudagatas. Right? It means, right? They are acquired right, during a long period of time. One meaning, they are acquired during a long period of time. Paramena kalena samudagata. It's good for you all also to understand what's the word meaning paramita. It means you have to continue and doing and doing and doing and doing and doing and doing without break. Without break. Non-stop. So long a period of time. That's called paramita. Any good thing. So you have to see that. Supposing you learn Buddhism. So spend most of your time and reading and doing. That's called paramita. That's known as paramita. Paramena kalena samudagata. Like our good activities are not designated as paramita. Like I do charity, you do chanting, you have morality, I do have morality, but they are very, what is it called? Very casual. Right, see? I teach once a week. Just few hours teach the whole week. Not all the time. You also the same. So the first definition is what? Paramena kalena samudagata. Paramaya sabhava visuddhaya visuddha. Paramaya sabhava. Paramaya sabhava visuddhaya. Paramaya sabhavaya visuddhas. Paramaya sabhavaya visuddhas. Right? Supremely pure in nature. Paramaya sabhava. Remember the first one they acquired during a long period of time. The second one, what? It converts you to be supremely pure. Supremely pure. We are also pure sometimes when we do the things, but this paramita, right, they made us supremely pure. They are not ordinary virtue. They are not ordinary virtue. Can you remember? What are the 6? Dana, Sila, Shanti, Virya, Dhyana, Prajna. Dana, Sila, Shanti, Virya, Dhyana, Prajna. When the Bodhisattva practice, because we also practice this, but we are not pure, supremely. We are not pure, because we have mixed life. Sometimes we give, sometimes we collect. We give little, collect more. Right? So that's what. Okay. Paramancha phalang anu prayachanti. Paramancha phalang anu prayachanti. Paramancha phalang. Lead to highest result. They lead to highest result. If you can remember these 3 definitions, very good with Sanskrit word. Even when you write down the article about, if you write something about Bodhisattva, write a note, an essay about Bodhisattva. So you calculate everything. Bodhisattva, the definition, Bodhichitta, then come into Paramita, the Sabhumi, so on and so forth. Remember these 3 now? What's the first one? First one is, it takes long time. Right? Duration is very long. Then only it become Paramita. Dana, not like here, there, you give Monday, then give next week, then next month, next year. It's not Paramita. Or you meditate today, then go for shopping, then meditate again, then go for climbing, like that. No. You continue and continue with Paramena Kalena Samudaga. Right? Paramena Kalena Samudagatas. Practice during a long, long period of time. Paramai Visuddhya, the highest purity. The purity become natural, not conventional. Purity is natural. Naturally become pure. Naturally become pure. The third one is what? Paramanchapala. The practice of paramita, bear or generate the best fruit. Paramanchapala is enlightenment. Or Arahat or Pratyeka Buddha. 3 stages, right? Fully enlightened, independently enlightened, no enlightened. Can you remember these three meanings? Number next, right? There is another meaning. To get to the other side of life. Parama. I gave you that day also. Samsara and Nibbana. Samsara and Nibbana. So the paramita, right? Here in this connection, some scholars mention that what? They mention that paramita like a raft, or the raft boat. You paddle so you can reach to the other bank, to the other side of the life. This side is samsara, the world. This side is samsara. The other side is nirvana. Nibbana or can say use the word Sanskrit word nirvana. Samsara or nirvana. That's called crossing to the other side of life. Crossing to the other side of the life. Dasa bhumi. According to Dasabhumi Sutra, Dasaparamita, but 6 plus supplementary, subsidiary, like Upashaka, Upaya, Kaushala, Pranidhana, Bala, and Jnana. They are subsidiary. But generally considered as what? 10 paramitas. So Dasabhumi Sutra said, what is it called? These 10 paramitas are being practiced in 10 stages. So our next lesson will be Dasabhumi later. But we have to discuss a bit about what is it called? These paramitas, right? Clear? So when you look at the first word, if I go back to what is it called, it is to be practiced, right? Can you remember the word, what is it called? Kalpa, right? You heard about it? Kalpa. Kalpa is referring to eon. I mean, eon, but it's referring to 1,000 years time. Depending on what is it called, the virtue of the Bodhisattva. Virtue of the Bodhisattva. The duration. Depend on, right? Three types of bodhisattvas. One who is, what is it called? Very wise. Wisdom is, what is it called? Prominent faculty in him. So his duration is shorter. We call it prajnadika. Prominent. Very wise. Right? The second one is Shraddha, faithful. His duration is longer. The other one is Viryadika, effort. Also the duration is longer. This Bodhisattva is the, what is it called? Shorter period. Like Sakyamuni Buddha. The Gautama Buddha is Panyadika, Prajnadika. He doesn't spend longer time in samsara practicing or fulfilling paramita because his understanding, the knowledge is very quick. So he get it. Shraddhadika, Viryadika. But all the three qualities are there in each Bodhisattva. Can you remember these three? Prajna, Shraddha, Virya. Wisdom, faith, and effort. Wisdom, faith, and effort. If the prajna is the prominent faculty, so the Shraddha, Virya, low profile. If Shraddha is the prominent, then Panya and Virya, low. If Virya, because it's different, three different bodhisattvas. Three different bodhisattvas. Clear? So before we conclude today, remember the 6 intentions of the Bodhisattva. Nekkhamma, Paviveka, Alobha, Adosa, Amoha, and Nissara. Clear? Then we learn when all those things are there, the candidate form a thought of enlightenment, karuna and upaya kaushalya. Then his virtue, beginning from the moment he forms a thought of enlightenment, he is a bodhisattva. His activities are known as paramita. His activities are known as paramita. Like my activities are not paramita, but sometimes we feel that it's good. So what does it mean, paramita? Paramena kalena samudagata. Remember the six. Dana, Shila, Shanti, Virya, Dhyana, Prajna, Upaya, Kaushalya, Pranidhana, Bala, Jnana. We must learn what's the difference between Prajna and Jnana. Wisdom and knowledge. Paramena kalena samudagata. Paramaya Swabhava Visuddhaya Visuddha. Paramancha Palang Anuprayachanti. Give you three major different definitions. Paramena kalena samudagata. Paramaya Swabhavaya Visuddhaya. Paramancha Palang Prachanti. And there's also another word meaning. Parama is to, what do you call? The other side of the life. This side is called samsara. We are living here. There's the highest, supreme place. That place is known as, what is it called? Nirvana. It's known as Nirvana. Clear? So thank you for today. Sabba papassa akaranam kusalassa upasampada sachitta pariyodapanam etang buddhana sasanam.
Sa-
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu.
Thank you. May you have health, wealth, protection, peace, happiness, goodwill, good life.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Bante.
Bhante.
Okay. See you.
See you.
Stop share. Okay, I have to save first, right?